We're going to continue on with our book of The Warlock of Firetop Mountain by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingston. Last we left off, let's see here, pull up the map, show you where we've been. So we started down here, came in, tried to go to the right, found that way blocked, came through the left, and then kind of pillaged and plundered our way up this way, and found cheese, 2 keys, a trapped guy who had helpful advice, a gem worth 50 gold pieces, let's see, that's probably most of what we found along this way. And we came up this way, and we round about here we went through a room and saw a painting of the Warlock, and we attempted to put stakes through it like it was a vampire, and that did not work. I read around and found out that the gem was the correct solution, which means that when we got to the river and paid the riverman with the gem, that was not exactly the brightest of ideas, but I guess we ought to proceed from there. So on page 214, which is where we presently find ourselves, we have a choice to make. We can, oh dear, change out my pencil tip. Got a pencil, change out the brush for something nice, sharp and pointy. Pixel size smaller. There we go. We can go to the northwest this way. That doesn't look like it did anything. Try again. Big size. Northwest. Oh, I know the problem is. That's the wrong color. J colors, there we go. Write that back in there. Put that down back to 1 pixel size. Alright, we got a path. We go to the northwest out this way. There is a timber door directly in front of us in the middle of the rock face, so we can go this way. Or we can go down another passage to the east. Follows the river this way. And I think we'll try 99 this time. See where that takes us. 99. The passage runs eastward ahead of you. You can see that a solid-looking door blocks the passage. You step up to investigate. Turn to page 383. (382) 83. A sign above the door reads, Boathouse. The door is firmly locked, but a small barred window allows you to look inside. You can see a number of skeleton men working on building a boat of some sort. They move in a series of quick, jerky actions, rather insect-like. And here we are. Here is what we see through that door. Alright. If you have a key clearly labeled Boathouse, turn to 80. If you want to break down the door, turn to 264. If you want to return to the riverbank and try another route, try 129. You know what? I wish to proceed without the key. I'm going to ignore my advice from the previous guy who said that, I think he said, that the key was guarded by a man and his dog. Keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. Yep. So we will ignore that advice. Not go to that one. Go to this one. Here we are. We'll ignore that advice and we will bust down this door, so we'll make an attempt to do so. 264. There we are. There is no way you are going to charge the door down, as it is 12 centimeters of solid oak. You bruise your sword arm in the attempt. Lose 1 skill point. You can only get through the door if you have the boathouse key. If you have this key, turn to 80 and more fool you for not using it straight away. Otherwise, you will have to return to the riverbank and try again. Oh boy. Lost another skill point. That's not very friendly. Alright. I guess we gotta turn back then. Oh, that one. Alright, you gotta turn back. 129. Alright. Grumble, grumble. You return to the riverbank and decide to try the door in the middle of the rock face. Turn to 104. Alright, I guess I have no choice in the matter. I will do that then. You find yourself in a short, narrow passageway with a door ahead of you to the north. Try this door. You try this door. Turn to 49. The door squeaks open on rusty hinges. The room is dark and your eyes begin to adjust themselves as you close the door behind you. You hear a shuffling in the room before you can react. A blow to your head knocks you senseless. Lose 2 stamina points and turn to 122. Alright. Deduct the stamina points. Like so. Turn to 122. You awake with a throbbing head and look around. The room is about 8 meters square, with doors in the north and south. You have been dumped in the southwest corner. Standing motionless in the center of the room are 4 men. At least they appear to be men. Their skin is a greeny-gray color. Their clothes are tattered and torn, and they are all staring vacantly at the ceiling. One carries a club, one a scythe, one an axe, and one a pick. They are ignoring you completely. Around the room are various peasant-style weapons, pitchforks, axe handles, pointed sticks, etc. 1 or 2 shields, and several barrels. In the northeast corner is a human corpse with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. You move your hand up to your head to feel for signs of blood, and you're ready to find you're not bleeding. But as your hand moves, the strange creatures in the center of the room turn their eyes downward towards you. Do you try to talk to them, jump to your feet and charge them with your sword, or scramble for the exit through the south door? Here are our friends. I think that's our dead guy there. Yeah, that's our dead guy. Well, those guys don't look too terribly alive. I suspect they might be undead. Let us not try talking to them. I don't think they're going to be too sensible. Huh. Four of them, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and take them on and see what we come up with. 282. 282. The 4 creatures shuffling towards you are mindless zombies. Their vacant eyes suggest that their actions are controlled by a will which is not their own. You are still too dizzy to think properly, but you must act quickly. The first zombie reaches you and prepares to swing with his club. You must fight him. Because yeah, that's the thing we did. So, let's see here. If I click on that one, things move around. Alrighty. Okay. He has a skill of 7, a stamina of 6. If I hit him thrice, he goes down. Let's do this. He swings with the left number and I swing with the right number. 7. Let's see. 8 and 7 is 15. Versus my 8 and oh dear. Oh, well, 15. Alright, nothing happens. No, don't do that. So again. This time he hits me. That looks like that hurts. Alright. Let's see here. So if he exceeds my roll by 1, he hits me. No, that's not good. Alright. You know what? I am going to roll luck on this one. I take the number on the left. Dang it. He hits me twice. I think he hits me twice. Fruit monkey balls. No, there's no way that's going to change anything, but I think he hits me for 4 points. If you just wanted a creature, if the creature just wanted you, test your luck to try to minimize. If you are lucky, restore 1 point instead of 2 doing 1. If you're unlucky, subtract 1 extra. Okay, so he does 3 to me instead of 4. Okay, well that's not a completely bad trade-off, but still that hurt. Okay, and I deduct 1 luck point. Alright, go back here to that. We swing at each other again. Oh, balls! This is not going well at all. Alright. This is not going so well at all. Skill 7. Oh, buggers. Alright, nothing happens. Dang it! This random number generator is good. Oh well. Balls, he keeps hitting me. That's no good. You might die here right now. This is no good at all. Ah, hit him! Sweet. There's 1. Alright, we're gonna test your luck. Number on the left. Success! Hit him for 4 points. Alright, now I just need him 1 more time. Buff! It's not going well at all. Yeah, it's me again. 7, 5. Oh, I gotta test that luck again. Alright, still lucky. Alright. 6 instead of that. Alright. It's not going well. Oh, good. I hit him again. He's dead. Excellent. Restore 2 luck points. If you defeat the first zombie, add 2 luck points and turn to face the other 3, fighting each in turn. Dang it. That hurt. Alright, well, I'll take back my 2 luck points. Alright, so they have a skill of 6 versus my 8, so they have to exceed me by 2. I hit 1. I'm gonna test my luck and make sure I can this here. 6. I'm gonna test my luck and see if I hit him for 4 instead of 2. Number on left. That is sweet. I hit him for 4. Excellence. I hit him again. Excellence. Oh, he's down. Sweet. But the next guy whacks me. Alright. Alright. We're gonna test my luck again. Make it 1 point instead of 2. Success. Barely. Alright, whack him again. Alright, I successfully whack him. Where we at? That's 1 whack? Yeah, that's 1 whack. Okay. Try whack him again. 2 whacks. Let's see here, 2. Let's see here. So we're at 2 now on him. Skill of 6 is 8, 14 versus 15. I hit him. He's down. Sweet. Next guy. Let's see if we can be sufficiently lucky with the last one. I hit him. I think he hits me. Let's see here. 5 and 6 is 11. 3 and 8 is 11. Nope. I whacked my sword against his axe and nothing happens. So I hit him once. So far. Need to hit him twice more. Again, I whack his axe. Pair each other's blows. And again. And now I've whacked him once. And for the kicks of it, we will test my luck. Number on the left. Success. He goes down. Alright. That really hurt. Now that I defeated all 4 of them, I am not looking happy at all. That really freaking hurts. I'm in a world of pain and torture. Ow. Defeat all 4. Turn to 115. Barely. That first one whacked me good. The poor wretches lie dying at your feet, almost look happy to be relieved of the burden of life, or unlife. But as you look down at them, you sense that you are not the only one to know of their deaths. Looking around the room, you may investigate the weapons lying around, go over to the dead body in the northeast corner, or check the barrels. Alright. Alright, I think I will check the barrels on page 330. The barrels contain a clear brown liquid. You sniff it. It smells like rum. You taste it. It is rum. You cup your hands and pour some in and take a swig. You gasp, by golly, is good. Restore 6 standard points and 1 luck. Outstanding. That's better than taking 1 round of sitting down and eating stuff. Alright, I like that. 6. I don't think normal rum does that. Has some magic rum there. And 1 luck point. Alright. That's cool. Turn to 81. A noise startles you, prompting you to leave the room quickly. You walk up to investigate the north door. Turn to 205. So we continue on up the north, making some more progress in this general direction. I'm here. Like so. Alright. Might as well make a note where we are at. This is 205. Where's my text thing? There it is. Alright. The door opens and you find yourself in a dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar and various coffins are strewn about the room. There is a door behind you in the south wall and also one in the west wall. If you want to investigate the room further, turn to 254. If the place gives you the creeps, you can leave via the west door. Turn to 380. I guess we don't want to go down the south door because we just came from there. So there's the room in which we find ourselves. And so we shall proceed up the west door. Place does give me the creeps. So we will do that. 380. Alright, looks like I need to make a line going somewhere. Come here, line maker. Here we are. This way, and then we take go west. Right, wait. What direction we head? 205. West. That's not west, that's east. Try again. West is this way. Alright. You are in a narrow east-west corridor. Looking westwards, you can see a crossroads ahead. You go on to the crossroads. Alright. 37. Standing at the crossroads, you may go either north, west, or south. Come out this way and we go north, west, or south. We will try going south. Let's see here. Where is this? This is 37. Make a note of that. Camera text maker. Here we are. So this is 37 here. Merge down. I want to try going south and see if we can't reconnect with that thing headed to the northwest from the river. So we'll do that. 277. $274, 75, 79, 77. You are in a short passageway which comes to a dead end several meters ahead of you. You may search for a secret passage, or you may return to the crossroads and either follow the passage to the north or turn to the west. I'm going to search for a secret passageway. Page 146. 46. You find no secret passages. You turn to the crossroads and either turn to the north or to the west. Well, that was unhelpful. Turn to 367. Let us continue to the west. Turn to 11. Ooh, fascinating. Alright, so we are now proceeding to the west. Let us make a note that we will continue to the west. This is page number 11. Text maker, there it is. You follow the passage westwards until it turns around a corner to the south. Just before the bend is a signpost that reads "Under Construction." In front of you is the beginning of a stairway leading downwards. Only 3 steps have been built so far. A number of shovels, picks, and other tools were lying on the ground as set by the steps. But as you turned the corner, they suddenly flurried into action and began working on the steps. You are now watching various tools digging and hammering as if being handled by invisible workers. A humming chant becomes louder and you recognize it as "Hi ho, it's off to work we go." As you stand watching, you start to chuckle. The scene is quite amusing. You sit and watch and even manage to chant to some of the magical tools. Gain 2 stamina points and one skill point whilst you relax. Then turn back to the passageway to the crossroads where you may either turn northwards or southwards. Considering we've already done south, that's not going to work. But our entertaining find of tools animating themselves and doing work has given us good stuff. Has given us 2 stamina, so we're now at 13, feeling much better, and 1 skill that a stupid picture took from us. Alright. And I believe... Alright, so we're going to turn to the north. Because as it turns out, those were dead ends. So, we shall do that. Where's my... Alright, we have to turn, we went that way, and we went that way, and now we have to go north. And that is 366. Alright. $350, $366. You are following a passageway that leads ahead to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until you eventually come across a narrow opening in the north wall. You may go through this opening, or you may continue to the east. Alright. Go this way, and then we turn at some point we turn east, and we find that there is a little more room going this way. We have something going this way, or we can go that way. And this is page, oh dear, 89 to the north, or 62 to the south, to the east. This direction over here is 62. Or we can try going this way. Which is 89. Let's try going to the east. So let's go 62. Like I need to merge these down so that my layers doesn't get too bad. Let's see, merge down, merge down. All right, 62. Let's see, right, 62. There we are. You continue along the passageway to the east. After some 30 meters, it turns to the south. Following it round the bend, you eventually come to a stop at a large armored door. To try the door, turn to 6. If you would prefer to return along the passage and go through the narrow opening, turn to 89. I'm going to make an attempt at that door. Also, make a note, that's what happened. This way, and then things turn south. That way. 6. I shall make an attempt at the door. The large solid door has no handle. You charge it, but to no avail. The door is not going to budge. You decide to give up and go through the opening. You pass in the east-west passage some way back. Turn to 89. Well, yes, at least they didn't take a skill point from us for banging our shoulder into the door. That's nice. 89. You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading downwards. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. Turn to 286. Turn to 189. Somebody's was fluffing their page count. 189. Alright. Oh. 198 is this way. There we are. Alright. 186. That doesn't look like the spot I came from. 89. Oh, 286. There we go. Let's turn into 86. That's another story. There we are. Turn to 286. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock, and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps is a passageway leading you into a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of petrifying flesh. The smell is so bad you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You may either search the bodies or tiptoe quietly through the room. What will you do? I'm going to search the bodies one at a time. Alright. I'm going to start with the first one. 294. Oh, 294 is just a little bit to the right. There we are. 96. 94. You find 5 gold pieces. Cool. In the pockets of the corpse. Add 1 luck. Alright. I now have 6 gold pieces. And 1 more luck point. Alright. Search the second body. Turn to 275. Alright, we'll do. $74.75. As you move towards the second body, you accidentally kick the third corpse on the floor. Its eyes flick open and it quickly sits up and slashes at you with its long, sharp fingernails. Test your luck. If you are lucky, the creature misses. If you're unlucky, it has caught you across the leg and you suffer 1 stamina point worth of damage. Turn to 230. This is our unfriendly friend here. Alright, test my luck. 10 balls, it hits me. Little bugger. At least it's only 1 point. Alright, stamina. Tested my luck. Got an 8. Alright, that's not the one I want. We are doing battle here. Alright. Turn to 230. Where I gotta fight this thing. And hopefully not die. The creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man. His quick eyes dart from side to side watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing noise. His teeth and nails are sharp and he doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He's a ghoul! He has the ability to paralyze you if he scores 4 separate wounds on you during this battle. So beware. If you defeat him, turn to 390. If he kills you or paralyzes you, turn to 64, where your adventure ends. Alright, he's got a skill of 8, we've got a skill of 9. He needs to beat me by 2 to hit me, or 1 for nothing interesting to happen. Alright. That doesn't sound good. Alright. I hit him once. He's down to 5. I will not try to test my luck anymore as necessary, so I hit him once. I hit him twice. I hit him thrice. He's down to 1 point. I hit him 4 times, he never touches me. Other than those fingernails he got me with. And I didn't have to test my luck at all. Excellent. He goes down. Booyah. Kick his butt. Take his head off. Sneaky little bugger. Alright. Turn to 390. It's almost in the book there. The ghoul twitches and dies at your feet. You search its body and find little of interest. A couple earrings worth 1 gold piece between them. Make a note of that. Are in one of his pockets. You may take these. If you haven't already searched the first body, you do so and find 5 gold pieces, which you may also take. You may also stop here, rest and eat provisions in a stinky, smelly place. But we'll take provisions because I'm down 10 points. Alright. That gives me 4, which puts me at 16. You can add 2 luck points for killing the ghoul. I will do that. Now you may either press northwards or search the second body. I will search the second body. There's good stuff in that one. 393. Oh, look at that right there. You search the pockets of the other body and find 8 gold pieces. A bottle of liquid and an old piece of parchment. You may take these items. To read the parchment, turn to here, and test the liquid, turn to there. Alright. There we go. Turn back to that. Nope, not that one. This one. I will read the parchment on 212. To 14 to 12. The parchment is well worn and almost illegible. It is a map of some sort, headed the Maze of Zagor. You can make little sense of it, although a room to the north is marked ellipses GER, and another to the east is marked SM ellipses P ellipses LE. You fold up the map and put it in your pocket. If you have not yet tested liquid and wish to do so, turn to 369. I will make a note of the map. Labeled Alright. I will test the liquid on 396. That's not 396. 369. There we go. 360. Nope, that's 69 there. You swallow some of the liquid. Turn to 109. I suppose there's one way to test it, but sure. The liquid is smooth and watery, and as you drink it, you begin to glow. You feel euphoric and a little drunk at the same time. Your confidence grows and your weariness disappears. The bottle contains holy water blessed by the overpriest of Kinlish Ma, whoever that is. It has restored your stamina almost to full strength, increased your stamina to 2 points short of initial. I'll take that +4. Add to your current skill to make the total, to take the total to 1 point under initial. Now that's +1, but I haven't come across a whole lot of skill increasing things. You may add 4 luck of points making such a lucky find. Well, I guess I can take 2 of those points. I am feeling much better now. That's a lot better. If you have already looked at the parchment, you may leave the room to the north. If you have not, you may look at it now. Or you may forget about it and go northwards anyways. We looked at it, and the note has been made, and now we shall proceed. 120. You leave the chamber, walk a short passage, and reach a staircase going up. You climb the stairs and arrive at the top of the passageway. Turn to 197. I think now would be an excellent time to make a note in the map. You're going up this way. We are now at where? I'll make a note 197, I believe. 197. At the top of the stairs, the passage turns sharply to the east. Oh, glad it didn't go too far from here, so I went this way. And now we write down some text. 197. As you pause to get your bearings, you hear a creaking in the rock behind you. You spin round in time to see a heavy portcullis drop to seal off the passageway behind you. Your only way now is forward. You may either press on forward, turn to 48, or check the walls for a secret passage. I like knowing all the things, so I shall look for a secret passage on 295. 295. You find no secret passages. However, your explorations attract some sort of creature. As you listen, you can hear something coming down the corridor towards you. To find out what sort of wandering monster you have come across, turn to 161. You may fight the creature, and if you defeat it, you may press on down the passageway by turning to 48. However, at section 161, you will not be told where to progress to. Write down 48 now so you know where to go after 161. Oh look! A random event has occurred. Where it kindly reminds us to make sure you have noted the reference as instructed on the last page. You will return to that reference after dealing with the creature you are about to encounter. Your tappings and scrapings at the rock face as you search for secret doors and passageways resounds through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have attracted the attentions of one of the following monsters. Roll one die. Consult the table below and over on the next page to find out what it has come to investigate. Fight the creature as normal. Wandering monsters never carry any treasure. If you defeat this creature, return to the reference you have noted. Alright, I need 1d6, and my random number generator does not provide 1d6. Oh well. So, I guess I better ask my phone for a 1d6. Please wait. Alright, that's too many. Should have took the black one. I want one of those. I want the black one. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. 5. Alright, we are fighting creature number 5. It is a skeleton! Skill of 6. Versus what? 6 versus my 10? Oh boy, he got beat me by 4. Poor guy. Alright. Alright, 3. Okay, well, on 6 and 7 is 7. 13 versus 14. I hit him. Cool. I need to hit him 3 times. I hit him again. And I think he hits me. Let's see here. 8 and 6 is 12 versus 13. I hit him anyways. Cool. Clink, clink, clink. And he turns into a pile of bones and bits and dust and such. Turn to 48. Make sure I came to the right place. I believe that 48 is my correct location. Alright. 197. $48. Huh. That doesn't smell right. 40. Or at least the map doesn't smell right. It says I'm in an east-west passage, but I'm already in an east-west passage, and the thing behind me is, the thing to my west is blocking further progress. I'm having problems believing that this map is entirely correct. 197. Turns to the east. Portcullis drops. You may press on forwards. You are in an east-west corridor. If you go east, you will turn a corner northwards. If you go this way, turn there. To go west, but the thing to my west is broken. Huh. Map doesn't make any sense. Oh well. Alright, pull up the map. See, I just got here, and so this portcullis dropped right here, and so I can't go west. Alright, well, I suppose I can do this little thing. Alright, I can go up a little bit, and then say I can go west. Or I can go east, which then turns north. I feel like going west. Let's go to 60. You walk along the corridor, only to find that the way westwards is blocked by a heavy portcullis. You walk back to where you were, turn to 48. Well, that explains that. I was about ready to say. Alright, well, I guess I can undo that. Like, well, I thought that way was blocked. Like, well, I guess it is blocked. Okay. Well, at least we are consistent. Go that way and then we turn north. Try again. Keep going this way, and then we go north. Turn to 391. That's 291. You are at the south end of a north-south corridor. Looking northwards, you can see a passage coming off the east wall. Do you want to go up to this passage? Check for secret passages as you walk northward, or go south, following a bend to the west. Well, I don't want to go to the bend on to the west because I just came from there. So I won't do that. So this is 48 here. I don't want to do that. Oh, just a bit more. There we go. So we're now up here at 391. And we have here coming off the east wall, so there is a passage that goes to the east. Pencil, thank you. So the passage goes in the background. There we go. The passage goes to the east this way. Oh, hold on. We need a little more space just in case we find a secret passage here. A little more space. So we see that there, we can see a passage going to the east this way. Continue going north. Passage to the east, or look for secret doors. I'm going to look for secret passages. Turn to 362. As you walk up the passageway, a secret door opens along the west wall. Turn to 177. So there's a passage that goes off this way. Turn to 177. You are standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To investigate, turn to 52. To the south, the passage runs westwards. You may go to the southern end of the passage by turning to 391. At the west wall, in the west wall, in front of you is a secret door. To go through this, turn to 175. I will go through that door. They are being meticulous about everything. So that is where that is 175. Going that way. So I'll turn to 175. Oh, 70. What? Oh, 175. Right there. You are standing in a narrow corridor. Behind you is a secret door to the east. Ahead of you is a crossroads. To go through the door, turn to 177. To walk to the crossroads, turn to 267. I will walk to the crossroads. Thank you very much. Alright, merge down. Merge down. Merge down. Continue this passage this way. I came from there, so I shall go away from there to 267. You now stand at the crossroads. You may go north, south, west, or east. Interestingly enough, it does not mention the passage we just came down. Let's not do that. We can go north, south, east, or west. Use a text maker. This crossroads is 267. 67. There we are. Might need to extend things. Alright. I feel like heading to the south. Let's see here. Alright, let's go to the south. 246. You set off along a cobbled passageway. It swings west, then south, then west again, until you find yourself at a three-way junction. You can go north, west, or back to the east. Alright, well in that case, I will make a note. That's what happens. It goes south, then it goes west, then south, then west again. And at this point, we can go north or south. Nope, that's a lie. We can go north or west. All right. This is 246. Down, down. All right. I'm kind of trying to break my map. So, I shall now go north to 329. You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passageway. There is a door in the western wall of the passage. Opposite the door is a passage going off to the east. To the north you can see a door some meters ahead. To the south you can see a junction. Which will you choose? The door to the east, door to the west, door in the west, door in the north, go east, or go south. I like testing doors. I like testing doors, and then we will see this here. And then we will see about doing other things. So, give me the text maker. This is 329. Okay. Door to the north. door to the west, passage to the east, or turn back to the south from whence we came. Let us test the door to the west first. 157. The door opens into an east-west passage, which turns north after several meters. To follow this direction, turn to 4. If you decide against going through the door, turn to 329, which is where we came from. Okay. So, this goes this way, and then it turns north. That was unexciting. We will consider that later. So we'll go back to 329. Let us go to the north, 392. You are in a north-south corridor. You may go either northwards through a large wooden door or to the south. I just came from the south. I'm going to continue through that door. Page 206. You enter a large square room. In the center of the room is a gray-haired old man sitting at a desk. His desk is covered in papers and parchments of various sorts, and he holds a long quill pen. He is surrounded by books. Thousands of them line the shelves around the walls, from floor to ceiling. As you enter, he looks up at you. Will he recognize you? If you've been here in this room before, turn to 284. If not, turn to 341. If you've been to this room before, turn there. If not, turn to 341. We have not been here before. 341? 341. The old man glares at you as you enter the room. You may either apologize, explain that you lost your way, and leave through either the door to the west or south walls. Or alternatively, you may try to talk to the old man. If you want to talk to him, you can either be pleasant, turn to 220, or you can demand that he answers your questions on 191. We will be pleasant and try to see if he has any information. Let's turn to 220. He is enraged by your pleasantries. He waves his hand in the air, mumbles a few strange syllables, and then points at you. You feel your head spinning and pass out. You awaken in a dead-end passage. Turn to 171. Yeah, a little bugger. That was unhandy. You are standing in the north end of a short north-south passage. You are at a dead end. To investigate the wall, turn to 337. To go southwards, turn to 187. Balls. $337. That little bugger. Now I don't know where am I at. 329. Let's see if I have any information on that. 329, okay. 337, 187. I am now lost. Balls, balls, balls. I will investigate the wall in case there's something interesting there. You find no secret passages, but as you press the walls, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, the surroundings look strange. Turn to 267. Finding all the fun things, aren't I? $67. Oh look, we're in Crossroads. One where we have been before. Excellent. Alright, so the last page said that our surroundings look strange. However, I immediately recognized where we are at. We are at 267, which is this upper part right around top. And so I'm just going to go and follow my path. I didn't like what that guy did to me, so I'm going to follow my path back to that location, and I'm going to attempt to demand answers this time. So from 267, I'm going to go south of 246. Nothing interesting new happens there. And then from there north to 329. 329. 329. 329. There it is. And then we need to go through the door to the north, which is takes me 392. And then we still need to keep going, so that's 206. Alright, will he recognize us? Yes, he will, because we were just there, and now I wish to demand answers from him. Turn to 284. If I can, I'll do so. You again, says the maze master, obviously annoyed at being disrupted. You are disturbing my concentration. Be off with you. You begin to explain that you only returned by mistake, but as you open your mouth, an icy glare from the old man silences you. You decide to leave him to it. To the west door, turn to 46, or to the south, 392. Well, bugger. I guess I can't demand answers from the man. Alright, well, let's go to 46, because I know it's in 392. Wait, what? 392? I think I know it was at 392. Well, because I think I know it was at 392, I'm going to continue to 46. Because I want to see new things. So this is door to the west. 46. You're standing in a short east-west passage with a door blocking the way to the east. To the west, a passage turns southward after several meters. To go to this bend, turn to 4. To go through the door, which you just came through, go ahead and turn to 206. I don't want to go back to that door. I'm going to continue on this way. Grab my pencil. 329, so on. Okay. And this point connects with that point there on page 4. You find yourself in the north-south corridor. To the north, the passage turns east some meters ahead. To investigate, turn to 46. To the south, the passage also turns east. Turn to 323 to go south. I'm pretty sure I've been to 323. 46 is where we just came from, so let's go to 323. Oh, 332, sorry. That's a different place. 332. You find yourself at a door blocking the east end of the east-west passage. Go through the door, turn to 329. Yep. Going to the westwards, you can go back to where you came to 4. Okay. So that was wholly uninteresting. So I will make a note that this is page 4. Over here in this corner. There is nothing of any interest here. Like so. Alright, merge down and merge down. Alright, well, bugger. Okay, so that has been explored. So 329. All those passages have been explored. 329 is just a little bit to the left. There it is. That old man is not going to be helpful. 392 is not helpful. 157 is not helpful. Oh, no, hold on. No, been there. I guess the solution now is to turn to 299 eastwards and see what's it there. 299. 94, 96, 99. The passage runs east for several meters and then runs north. You walk a long ways northwards. You may check for secret passages along the way, or simply proceed northwards. Turn to there. Okay. I think I need to make some modifications if I go a long ways northwards. Alright, I've made my modifications to my map so that it makes a little more sense with what has been said here, being that I walk a long ways northwards. I shall check the passages along the way for secret passages. Turn to page 260. Here we are, 260. You find no secret passages. If you are on your way north, turn to 390. Turn to 359. If you're going south, turn to 329. Well, that was worth the effort. And well, turn on 359. We come to a crossroads. Alright. Guess I better bust out the map and make a note. Alright. We come to a crossroads. As one does. Use text. No more space, write down page number. This is 359. A little more space. Alright. Merge down. Okay. We can go north, south, east, or west. Well, it just came from the south, according to my map. So let's try east. 121. The corridor goes east for several meters, then south, then east again, where it finally ends. Will you investigate the dead end, turn to 103, or return to the crossroads? Well, bust out the map. Says I go. The corridor goes east, then south, and then east. So it does this, then that. And it says to we can investigate the dead end on 103, and so I shall. You feel a stone move, and behind it you find a lever. Will you pull the lever or leave it and return to the crossroads? If you dare pull the lever, turn to 252. If not, turn back. I dare pull the lever. 252. You pull the lever, and with a great groaning noise, the rock face in front of you and the ground you are standing on start to move, as if you were on a giant rotating table. You spin around until you stand on the other side of a rock face in a north-south passage. Will you go north or south? Alright. Well, best make a note of where I'm at. This is 252. And we can go north or south. Try again. Or south. Because I don't know what's to the south of me, and I don't know if it connects to anything intelligent. I should go south. 226. You walk a short distance south and find yourself at a crossroads. Turn to 267. Oh, good. Turn to 267. I believe I have been here before. Alright, so we have gone to the south. We have come from the north. We have come from the east. Let us attempt to go west. 279. The passageway ends in front of you in a dead end. If you wish to search for secret passageways, turn to 137. If not, turn back. I shall look for secret passageways because they seem to be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. You find no secret passage, but as you press the wall, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, you do not recognize your surroundings. Turn to 354. You are standing at a bend in the passage where you may go either west or south. Alright. That was mighty and helpful. Where did I just come from? 137. 137 is at the end of this way. Is there a 354 to which I can connect to? Oh, balls. I don't see anything at all. Well, I'll make a note of where it came from. Balls. 167? Is that where it came from? Nope. I go find my path again. How did I end up here? 267. Turn west to 79. I was hoping I've been here before, but no, it's not yet. $137 is where it came from. I'll make a note that this is actually 79, but 137 is where we were. And now we end up with 354. Okay. So 79 is the end of this passage here. Oh boy. Need a little more space to the left. 79. Give a little more space. And now we can write that out just a little more. Oh, merge down. There we go. Come just a bit more. There we are. Now we end up at 354. We can go west, south. We can check for secret passages on the way west or secret passages on the way south. 354. I don't know where 354 is, so I guess I gotta go make a new thing. So west and south. And hopefully we'll reconnect with something that we find familiar. And then we can join the maps together. 354 is here. Like so. Merge down. I will go south to 234 looking for secret passages. 234. I find no secret passages. However, your rummagings attract attention from something sinister. Turn to the random event page on 161 to discover what has found me. Fight the monster and then go to 43. Okay. Interesting. Alright, 43. No, which is not the same thing as just going south, which would have been 52. Interesting. Alright. So I'll make a note that that happened. 43 instead of 52. No more space. There we are. And merge down. There we go. All right. Right. Go be assailed by the random events that occurred on 161. Okay. A random event has occurred. Random page 161. All my scrappings and whatnot have attracted a random creature. Need a random number. Come on. Oh, we gotta restart the app. Okay. Alright. Number 5. I think that's a skeleton again. Yep, it's a skeleton. Alright. So, he's got skill of 6 and I got a skill of 10, so he needs at least 5 to hit me before nothing happens. Okay, I hit him. I hit him once. I hit him twice. And I hit him a third time. He goes down. Alright. That skeleton is now a pile of bones and nothing. So now, on to 43. Now that we have demolished the skeleton, go to 43. 49, 44, 43. Your north-south passage. To go north, go back to 354. To go south, continue to 52. Alright, well, 52 it is. You are standing at a T-junction where the passage to go east to the east goes off to the north-south corridor. Alright. To go south, do this. To go north, do that. To go east, do that. So, I can... Alright, come here. So I can go this way, and then I can go south. Where's that at? 40, 52. And you can go south, north, and east. So we do this, south, we came from the north, and we can go east. South, north, or east. Let's go east. 291. Still not back on contact with anything. 291. You are standing in the middle of east-west corridor. To the east is a dead end, which you can investigate by turning to 315. To the west is the familiar junction. To go this way, turn to 52. Another passageway, quite a short one, leads to the north and ends in a large wooden door. If you wish to try the door, turn to 227. Alright. So, you went this way, and then there's apparently a little short passageway that goes that way. It ends in a door. Right? Yes, north end, wooden door. Or is this little dead end here? I am going to attempt to investigate this dead end at 315. The dead end appears to have no secret passages, but you can check by turning to 306. If you don't want to double check for secret passages, turn to 291. I wish to double check. You still find no secret passages, but coming towards you down the corridor, you can see a creature-like shape. Find out what's coming towards you, turn 161, prepare to fight. If you kill the creature, turn to 291. Alright. Alright, fine. I can do that. 291. We also have that random event we need to resolve. 291 goes here, and the random event on 161 must be resolved. All right. All right. Back to camera for the roll. Another skeleton. Alright. Another skeleton it is. Again, he has to beat me by 4 for a tie and 5 to hit me. I hit him once. I hit him twice. And thrice I smash him in his face and he turns into a bunch of nothing. Oh yeah, silly skeletons keep coming back to me. Alright. 291. Alright. 315. Don't want to do that. I wish to try the door on 227. The door opens and you find yourself in a small, smoke-filled room. Sitting in the room around a wooden table, 4 tiny men, each one a meter tall, but all are apparently fully mature with weathered skin and long bushy beards. They are cursing, laughing, and joking as they play a card game. Each one is leaning back on his tiny chair, puffing a long clay pipe. On the table are a number of copper coins and 4 mugs of ale. As you walk in, their merriment stops. They are on their guard, but don't appear to be too dangerous. One stands up and makes some comment about your lack of manners, not knocking before you come in. The others nod in agreement. Do you chat to them, try to befriend them, apologize, bow, and leave the room? Offer to join the card game, draw your sword, and go for the leader. If you've already been in this room, you find it empty. Alright. So this lot are the guys I'm looking at. Alright. I wish to chat with them and try to befriend them, which I shall do on 131. You chat about various things. They seem eager to be friendly. They feel lonely in the dungeon with so much evil about and are happy to speak to visitors of lawful disposition. They tell you you are in the maze of Zagor. The only way out is to go deeper into the dungeon. They tell you that the way through the maze is to leave the room, turn right, left, keep going straight, and then they begin to get a bit vague. They're not entirely sure it is correct. You may, if you wish, eat a meal with them from your provisions, but you will have to share it with them and will only gain half the normal amount. Eventually you thank them and leave the room. Go to 291. Excellence. I have directions to do a thing. Alright. Current stamina of 20. Somehow I still have all my provisions. I don't think that's correct. I think I'm down 1. Yeah, I think I'm down 1. At 20, I'm good on health there. So I will take a note of their recommendation. So we go. Let's see here. Leave the room. Go right. Left. Straight. And then they don't know. Alright. Okay, so what? Leave the room. Right. That's not right. That's left. Well, let's see here. No, left. Keep going straight. So I think this. So leave the room here, which is then take a right because there's nothing to the left. Take a right here. Then take a left on 354. So I shall do that. Go to 291. All right. Okay, I've tried the door. We see here to a familiar junction on 52, so we go to 52. So you take that right there, then we go to 52. Right here. Where did my 52 go? There it is. There's my 52. There's my T junction. Then I go right at the T junction, which is go north to 354. And on my way north, I feel like checking for secret passages on 234. I'm pretty sure I've already checked, but I'll check anyways. Ah, balls. Another random event. And then 43, and then so find our way there. And then so we're going to continue on to 354 after the... I'm going to ignore the fact that it says to go up 43. But I pretty much ended up in a similar situation that's like, you're along a hallway going north and south. Which way do you want to go? I was like, well, let's not do that. So 43, because we encountered a random event. And then from there, we'll go to 354. So resolve the random event on 354. Random event. Six. It's not a skeleton. All right. $161. This time we have a troll. He has a skill of 8. If I hit him twice, he goes down. Or once if I press my luck. Ooh. Interesting. Alright. Skill of 8. I have a skill of 10. He needs to exceed me by 2 to match for nothing to happen, or 3 to hit. Nope, let's not do that. He exceeds me by 3. I take a hit. Oh man, I'm not trying to do that. That's not good. All right. 2018. I beat him. I hit him once. Ouch. He hits me again. No, hold on, double check that. Yeah, he's by 6. Yeah, he hit me again. Little bugger. 18, 16. Alright, try it again. I exceed him by 2. I kick him in the face. He goes down. Oh well. He is down. He dies. He is now in great pain. Continue back to 354. Right? Yeah, 354. And now we continue to the west to 308. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passage goes on a few meters, and then turns north. To the north, the passage ends on a door. To the east, the passage continues and eventually turns south. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. Alright. Well, as far as I can see, it may not be very far, but what do I know? Alright. At this point, it goes, you have a door on the north. A door on the north. Passage continues west and then it goes north. And the south goes on as far as I can see. And this is 308. I'm going to try the door. Alright? To the north, the passageway ends in a door. Alright, let's go north and try that door on 54. You're standing outside a door on the north end of the north-south passage. To go south, go back to 308. To try that door, turn to 179. I will try that door. Thank you very much. Oh no! Not good. You have entered a large square room. Broken pottery lies are scattered all around. One large clay vase is untouched and full of clear liquid. A large bowl is full of coins. As you enter the room, the door slams behind you, and you swing around to face a strange-looking minotaur, strange-looking creature, half man, half bull, who is glaring at you. He is a minotaur, and he is stalking towards you. He lowers his head, horns pointed at your chest, and charges. You must fight him. After 3 attack rounds, you maneuver yourself around to be able to run through the door. If you wish to escape at this time, turn to 54 and pay the penalty. If you continue fighting and kill him, turn to 258. If you've already been in this room on this adventure and killed the minotaur, you find it empty. Leave and turn to 54. Well, there's the minotaur. I have a skill of 10 and 16 hit points. Alright, okay. He is big and ugly, and he is really close to my skill. He's got 9 skill. Man. Oy, not good. Well, I need to whack him 5 times. Unless I expend some luck on him, in which case he's going to go down sooner. So, you're going to have to whack on him and see where we get to. Minotaur! Alright. After 3 rounds, we can make an escape if we wish to. I whack him once. I am going to expend a luck. That luck is automatically successful because it is 12. And so I whack him, essentially whack him twice. I whack him again. Okay, so that's 3 out of 5 hits. Okay. I whack him a 3rd time. And so now he's at 4 out of 5. I'm going to keep at this. I could escape now if I want to, but if I hit him one more time, he's going down. I whack him another time. He goes down. I have slayed the Minotaur. He is now a dead doornail. Excellent. I shall now plunder the room. Turn to 258. You sort through the broken pots and find little of interest. The liquid looks, smells, and tastes like water. The coins in the pot are fraud. Eight genuine gold pieces lie on the surface of the pile. You may take these, but underneath are merely painted pieces of pot. Well, I will take those 8 gold pieces and add them to the 15 hour I have. 5 there. There's 23 gold pieces. As you tip the vase over, it slips and breaks. A red-colored key appears, hidden inside a false bottom in the bowl. You may take this key. It is inscribed with the number 111, which we already have. Interesting. You may rest here and eat some provisions, which I will. You may add 2 luck points for defeating the Minotaur, which I will also do. I'll add 1. And we leave the room. Alright. I am back at full luck, and I will eat some provisions, so it puts me back at 20 hit points, and I am down 1 provision. And now we turn to 54. Alright. Turn to 54. I think that's back at, yeah. So back to 308. Okay. Alright, where are we at? 308? There we are. So we went to the north. We came from the east. Let's try heading west to 187. You are standing in the corner of the bend in the passage. To the north, passage ends in a dead end. To investigate this, turn to 171. To go eastwards, return to where you came from, 308. I shall investigate that end. Well, that's most unfortunate. 171 is to the left. Not very far to the left. You are standing in the north end of the short north-south passage. You are at a dead end. To investigate the wall, turn to 337. I came this way to investigate a wall. You little turkey. Alright, fine. 337. You find no secret passages, but as you press the walls, you hear click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, the surroundings look strange. Turn to 267. Alright, I know where I'm back at. Excellent. That's really strange. Okay. Well, that's weird. That is really weird. Okay, so it goes this way, and then it ends. So 79 here takes me to over here. So it takes me to here-ish. Let's see here. Where's my text? There it is. That's 337 there. Alright, come here, pencil. And background. So this point here very good at drawing that. Actually, I got a better idea. Let's pick another color and make notes in a different color on how things move around. Alright. Let's go with red. Okay. This point connects over to here on 37. Nope, that's not where it connects to. 79 connects to 354 at this point, and 337 connects back to over here on 226. I love that. So I need to make a modification to how GIMP is read. Properties, swap red and blue. Nope. GIMP that. There we go. That's better. Now it's actually red. Okay. Okay. So now that we returned it to 67. All right. Oh dear. We went to the east to get to 79, and we found ourselves getting teleported over to 308. We went south, and we found an old man who was not happy to see us. But from his place, we came in from the north on 312. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't see 312 in my listings though. Well, bugger. Let's go 312 to the north. I think I know where this will take us. But just to make sure that it actually does what I think it does. You follow a long narrow passage which goes north, then west, then north again, and eventually you find yourself at crossroads at 308. What? What? Hold on. What? What? Hold on. Alright, well, if this is true, then I'm going to need to make a modification. I'm going to need to make a lot of modifications because that doesn't look right at all. 252 supposedly led me previously south to 267. Do I need to make a record change? 252. A lot of things to change. We go north to 312 or south to 226. 226. Sure doesn't south, you find yourself at crossroads 267. Alright, so that's what's going on. Okay. So 252 here is I think I need to turn on the mouse capture. Properties. Capture my cursor so I can point my screen. So 252 came this way and was a stone wall that turned around. I can't go back that way because it doesn't know, because that's a little hard to see. I have to actually see it. So 308 is up this way. So now I know where this point is. Actually, I don't know how these two maps connect to each other. I have noted the teleportation buttons by red lines, and I can walk all the black lines. All right. Well, I have been to 308. So all right. Let's go look at that map and have a better look. And let me make the modification of the GIMP. How is that red? Capture my cursor. Okay. On GIMP. On the GIMP window. There we are. Okay. So here we are. We have that. I haven't been down this way. I've been down this way and all that. I think I see some unexplored territory to my right on 175. So I will go back to 267. I believe that's where the crossroads is at. .268, 67. Yeah. Go to the crossroads at 267, and then I will go east to 349. Walk a few meters down the passage and find yourself at a dead end. You may either return to the crossroads 267. Uh-oh. Or investigate the end of the passage, turn to 30. I will investigate the end of the passage on page 30. A loose stone falls out to reveal a rope in the rock. That doesn't make any sense. If you wish to pull it, turn to 67. If you feel it would be wiser to leave it alone, return to the crossroads to 67. I will turn to 67 and mess with this rope. 67. You pull on the rope and a small door swings open, revealing a passage to the north into a north-south corridor. Will you return to the crossroads 267 or go through the secret door to 177? I will go to 177 and make sure I know where I'm at. 177. $75, 79, 70. That's not 77. 77, here we are. Stand in the north-south passage. To the north, you can see passages off to the east. To investigate, turn to 52. To the south, the passage to the south, the passage turns west. Turn to 391. Okay, good. So that's the secret passage. So this here, I believe we're still, yep. This here is a secret passage here. This over here. I was wondering how that worked. And now I know. Okay. So 391. We've been there. 175. The west wall found a secret door. Go through this. Turn to 175. We've been there. So let's go north of the 52. I believe that's what we're going to do. Off to the east. Oh. My map is incorrect. Oh well. Off to the east is 52. Let's go that way. We haven't gone there yet. I think. This looks familiar. You stand at a T-junction where the corridor come to a T-junction where a passage to the east comes off a north-south corridor. 391. We can go south to 391. We can go north to 354, or we can go east to 291. 291. What happened there? Huh. That doesn't make any sense. $52. Oh, I see. So 52 is up here. 391. $52. Ah, okay. So, alright. So I guess I got another line to draw in here. And we need to draw it in black. So we can do, so I think we can do this here. If I read that right. Alright. So we will go back to, okay. Wow. 52, 175, I think is where I'm going to go back to. Wow. $177. Turn the crossroads to 67. 175, 177. 175. To go through the door, turn 177. To walk to the crossroads, 267. Alright. 175, 177. Have I gone through the door? I think I have. 391. Yeah, 391. There it's at. Okay. 175 goes to the secret door that takes me to 67. Alright. 75, 77 goes down here. 267 is there over there. Alright, looks like you got secret passages left and right here. Where have I not been? Alright. Looks like I need to go to 246. So, this here, okay. Last I checked, it was about here. And I haven't seen this thing over here. 359 here. So I haven't seen the north side or the east side of 359. And I don't think I've seen east side of 246. Is that the thing I'm looking at there? 246? Go northwest or back east. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come from this place here, go through the secret passageway 267, go south down this way down to 246, and I need to make sure that I can actually do that, but I think I can. So 267. 267. Go south to 246. Yep. 246, arrive at that three-way junction. I haven't gone west yet, so I shall now go west from there to 180. So I should do that. 280. The passage goes west, then south. Finally, you come to a stop at a dead end. You may return to the three-way junction and go east, turn 70, or north to 329, or you may investigate the dead end, turn 22. I shall investigate the dead end. And I shall write in where I have gone. So I've gone this way, and then it goes south to 180. Like so. Merge down. So I shall now investigate my dead end at 22. The other 22. 122. You poke around looking for signs of secret doors, but can find none. You pause to ponder your situation, and a small jet of gas hisses from the ceiling. Oh, balls. That's not good. You cough and choke and clear your lungs, but you collapse to your knees. Your head spins, and you flop to the floor in an unconscious heap. When you come to, you look around and find yourself in an unfamiliar place. Turn to page 4. You find yourself in a north-south corridor. To the north, the passage turns east some meters ahead. To investigate, turn to 46. To the south, the passage turns east. Turn to 332. Now, bollocks. 332. I don't think I've been down here before. Nope. 332. 46. I got nothing. So, I guess I better make another red mark. Going to somewhere. We got a space over here? Yeah, we got a space over there. So, from here, we go to over here. North-south corridor. To the north, turns east. May investigate, go that way, or south. Also turns east. Oh, it might have been a bad choice, oh well. So from here we can go south. Oops. Control Z. Make that black. We can go south, which turns east. Or it can go north, which also turns east. This is number 4. Here. South, we can go to 332. Or north, I think I've seen 332 before. 46. Down, merge down, merge down. Alright, let's go see 332. I think I've been here before, but and I didn't mark it down. You find yourself at a door blocking the east end of the east-west passage. Through the door, turn to 329. To go west, turn to page 4. Well, I've come down this way to find out if there's something new down this way. So let's go to 329. I have been to 329. Have I not? 329. Swear I have. 332. 329. There it is. $329. 4. Oh, son of a gun. Alright. Now I know where I'm at. 329. 184. Okay, so I need to make changes to my map. Turn it back to red. 329 goes up to here. And so undo. Takes me to this corner here. Alright. Well, in that case, 329. I will go the door to the north. That takes me to the old cranky guy. And then going west takes me to that old cranky guy the other way, to another room in his house, to another door in his room. So we won't go see the old cranky guy again. So let's continue east to 229, and then from there to 359. All right. All right, 359. Find ourselves at a crossroads. We can go north, which we haven't done, south, which we just came from, east, which we've done, or west. Let's go west to 385. After you travel westwards for several paces, then the passage turns to the north. Some way up, you reach a junction. You may go south 114 or west. What? Hold on. Turns north. We go south the way we came to 114, which is not where we just came from. That doesn't smell right. 359. Try that again. I think I'm looking at the wrong thing. Go north. Go west to 385. Oh, let's try this again. Travel west, then the passage turns to the north. Some way up, you reach a junction. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's fascinating. So apparently, going back the way we came does not do what one would expect. Okay, so we come out this way. Oh, nope. And not transportation, not teleportation. Black. We come this way, and then we can go. We can go south, because so it goes that way. Then we go up this way, and then from there, write down some text. This is 385. Down, and then from 385 we can go south to 114. We go west to 297. To the north, passage ends shortly at dead end. If you wish to go up there, turn to 398. I will go up to 398. You feel around the rock face at the end of the passage. One rock comes free and reveals a small knob with a handle on the end. Do you wish to push it or pull it? Wow. Alright, 385. My choices I had 385. I'm going to go south to 114. West. from that point. Go west, or I can go north. I can push or pull on this knob at 380. No. 398. I can push or I can pull. Well, if it's a knob, I feel like pushing on the knob. 364. You push the knob, a small stone doorway slides open. You can either ignore it and return to the junction 256. I did not come from junction 256, did I? I don't believe it came from a junction on 256. $398. The West 297. I believe I came from a junction on 385. But turn south to 114. 114. Huh. These appear to be the same junction. On 256. Alright, fine. Where's that? Where is... Do I need to do that again? 385 went to the north. 398. I decided to push on to 364. 364. There we are. So we can return to the junction at 356, where we climb through to 373. Make the decision quickly as the door shuts of its own accord in a minute's time. Well, I will make my decision and go to 373. Because this is new space. You are at the end of a north-south passage at a dead end. If you go northwards, you'll reach a crossroads. Turn to 85. Alright. Well, I will continue up this way. So, where is that? This was 380. This was 398. 398. Okay. So I went, pushed on the door, it opened, and I made my way through it. Make a note that the door is here. 371. Oh no. Bugger. Where is it? Turn to 85. There is 373. That's not 373. There we are. Turn to 85. Alright. Dead end there, supposedly. I mean, I just came through the door that led me there. But apparently doesn't want to go back the other way. 85. We find ourselves at a crossroads. Ow. Okay. Oh, come here. Merge down. This way, and I find myself at all places at a crossroads. no way to get back to the rest of the world. Where's my text maker? My text, and this is 85. Alright. Merge down. I'm not squarely in the center of this thing. Oh well. 85. We can go north, we can go south, we can go east or west. Well, I'm pretty sure we just came from the south. So, we can go south and double check, make sure that I just came from there. 373. Yep. And turn back to 85. Let's find out if there's anything to the east of here. 318. The passageway ends in dead end. You may either return to Crossroads 85 or search for secret passageways. I will search for a secret passageway because there seems to be a number of those ringing around here. 228. You find out secret passageways. You are careful not to make too much noise in case you attract any wandering creatures. You stop and listen but can hear nothing. But do not hear anything. You return to the Crossroads, turn 85. Okay, well, there's nothing there. Dead ends. Alright. Dead end to the south, dead end to the north, to the east. Okay. Turn back to 85. Alright, so south is uneventful, east is uneventful. Let's try it to the west. 59. You walk westwards for some time, then north around a peculiar bend that hairpins straight round to the south. Eventually you wind up at a three-way junction, turn to 150. Alrighty. That was a strange thing. So we go this way, and then it goes north, and then hairpins around, and we end up 150. Make a note that we are at 150 here. No. Merge down. Properties. You may cease to capture a cursor. Alright, there we go. Turn 150. Alright. Three-way junction. We can go north the way we just came from, or we can go east or south. Alright. Go down this way. We go east or south. East takes us to 297. Nothing's on the 297. Alright. Let's try east and see where it gets us. 297. '96, 97. You're in east-west corridor with a T-junction at both ends. To go west, turn to 150. To go east, turn to 256. What? 297. From here we go west. back the way we came. Or you can go east. 297. Alright, you guys are weird. I suspect that a secret something or other just appeared. So there seems to be something secret at that location, but I don't think there is. But I have no other reason to suspect it other than the fact that it says, hey, you are at a T-junction. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm not at no T-junction. Alright, so we come down to here. Just like that. Flip that. Do this. Make it white. Okay. Select the first. Select the alpha first. Now paint it white. Grab my pencil. Run over this way just a bit. Oh, gotta get the black one first. There we go. Now I can go to the. Come on. There we go. Now I can continue this way. From 150 to, where'd I go? From 150 to 297. And then from there to 256. You are a junction where you may go north to 398, although the passage is shortly a dead end, or it may go west to 297 where we just came from, or it may turn south to 114. Alright, so from here we can go north, turn west to 297 where we just came from, or we may go south to 114. This way. And this point is 256. Alright. Alright, well, from here, turn west to 297, I just came from there, or I can go south to 114, or north to 398, which appears to be dead end. Well, let's go find that. Did I just come through? I passed the 398, did I not? I did. Alright. $385. $356. Where's the $385 go over to? Turn west to 297. Haven't been to 297. $150. Aha! Alright, you little bugger. I had suspicions about that. Alright. Now that I have confirmed my map with looking around at things, because, yeah, I am going to actually fill in things. Alright. Delete that. And fill it white. And now connect the line with a black line. this way. Let me draw a black line where I want to draw my black line. And there we go, like so. So now we'll turn back to Woo. I'm going to go push that door open and go to 85 to that crossroads there. Wow. Go through that door, push it, know that's there, push it open, go to 85, or I could go around the other way, long turns, whatever. Alright, so now that I've done that, so I can go east to 318 or north to 106. I think I'll go east to 318. Hey, man. The passage ends in a dead end. You may either return to the crossroads on 85 or search for secret passageways on 228. I will search for secret passageways on 228. 228. Here we go. You find no secret passageways. You are careful not to make too much noise. You can attract any wandering creatures. Oh, right, we've been this way. Turn back to 85. We did check that one earlier. Oh, fudges. Alright, so make a note that it was there. 228, so I don't put a number on it so I don't try to come back this way again. Where's my... Alright. 228 is there. There's nothing there. 85. The only thing we can do now is go north. Alright. Go north to 106. The passage ahead runs northwards for some time. You may rest along the passage to eat some provisions. No, 20 isn't good enough. Proceed from there. Eat provisions. It then bends to the west and begins to get quite narrow. You reach a small rocky arch, which you have to stoop to get through. Oh dear. On the other hand, on the other side of the arch, you pause and look around. You are in a large cavern which disappears into distant blackness. The cavern is partially lit by natural light which streams in through a hole in the roof. You cannot see a way through. As you shine your lantern around the cavern, you hear a rumble. A dull glow flickers in the blackness. Suddenly, a jet of fire shoots from the depths of the cavern, narrowly missing you and singeing the mossy growths on the wall. You throw yourself to the ground and look up to see a large dragon stalking out of the darkness toward you. Smoke curls from its nostrils. Its scaly red skin glistens with oily coverings. The beast is some 15 meters long. How will you attack the creature? Draw your sword and prepare to attack, or search your memory for another means of attack. Turn to 126. I will do that. We have found the dragon on 106. Alright. I will make a note that we have come this way, and that we are now on 106. Oops, and I think I took a turn somewhere before I got to here, right? Turns north, runs north, and then turns west. Okay, so I'm making note of that. Draw it on the background. Goes up this way, and then turns left. Merge down, merge down. Alright, I will search my memory for another means of attack because I have one. 126. Does the name Friego de Maggio mean anything to you? If not, you must fight the dragon. Turn back to 150. Turn to 152 because you're screwed. If it does, which it does, because we read and memorized a spell written by him, turn to 26. This is very good news. Remember that? I sure do. You remember the Magro's small leather-bound book and silently mouthed the spell contained within its pages. You shout loudly at the dragon and it stops in its tracks. It cocks its head to one side and eyes you suspiciously. You fling a stone at its head and the rock bounces off its nose. The beast lets out an angry cry and breathes deeply, a roaring sound being created from within its throat. The dragon exhales, and from beneath its teeth you can see another fireball building up. You prepare yourself, and as the ball of flame comes from its mouth, you cry, Ikil Irif, Ikham Irif, Irif de Mago. That's the text I couldn't read, because yes. The fireball continues no further. With an agonizing scream, the dragon tries to shake the flames from his snout, but there the burning continues. Squealing in agony, the dragon turns its back and leaps into the darkness, flailing its head from side to side. Turn to 371. Safe for the moment, you investigate the cavern and find a passageway which continues to the west. Turn to 274. You may rest and eat provisions before you continue. Add 3 luck points for defeating the dragon. I believe I'm all full on luck. Yes, I'm full on luck, so we're good there. But we have defeated the dragon, and we could eat provisions, but at hit points of 20, I'm good there too. So I will turn to 274 after I show you the dragon on 106. I believe that's where it was. Yeah. There's our dragon friend on 106. That's the guy we sent squealing back into the cavern, having defeated him, with a ball of fire attached to his snout. Turn to 274, which is like on the same page. Nope, it's not. It's back on our pages. 274. You leave the cavern along a long, narrow corridor, several hundred meters. It ends at a large wooden door, which is slightly ajar. Carefully, you ease it open a little further and poke your head around the side to see what is in the room. You see a small old man sitting at a table on his own, playing with a pack of cards. He looks quite harmless. He looks quite a harmless old soul, gray hair and beard. He is seated. What would you like to do? So 274. I need to go back to where I came from. 106. 371. 371. 274. Yep, good. Stay for a moment, investigate cavern. Find a passage which continues to the west. Alright, make a note of that. We continue to the west. To 274. Alright. Okay. Like so. Burst through the door, sword drawn to surprise the old man. Knock on the door and enter, greeting the old man courteously, or get down on all fours and try to creep into the room unnoticed. I would like to courteously greet the old man on 356.
The old man looks at you, accepts your greeting, and bids you sit down. You sit at the table and notice that he is glaring at you. His piercing stare is becoming hypnotic. But you realize this and break eye contact. He opens his mouth to speak, and to your amazement, instead of an old man's voice, the whole room resonates to a powerful voice which seems to be coming from the walls themselves. You throw a glance back at the man and can see him changing before your very eyes. He is of imposing height. His tattered old rags have become robes of velvet and gold. His black eyes are fixed directly on yours. He has been expecting you. Turn to 358, which is the same page. The battle will call upon your reserves of strength and cunning. Your adversary has... Oops. Wow. 358. Oh dear. Your adversary has disappeared, and now stands at the far end of the room in front of the door with 2 locks. How will you approach him? 358. And not friendly. This is not a good thing. Grip your sword firmly and advance toward him. Look through your pack for a weapon to use, or look around the room for another means of attack or defense. We will consider the sword after 389. Because there's no, I don't think there's a whole lot in my pack at the moment. Let's go look at my pack. That's not my pack. My pack is over here. What we got in here? We have cheese, wooden mallet, and 5 steaks. Yeah. So, nope. I need to quickly look around the room and see if there's anything else in here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to assault him with my sword. 389. Test your luck. Turn to 289. I have all the luck in the world, so I will turn to 289. That's the wrong one. I have gobs of luck, but now that I've tested my luck, I need to reduce it by 1. Haven't found it. Alright, so what is that? 389 says to now turn to 289 because I'm lucky. 289. Which means there's something in here. Oops. 289 is as long as this way. You look frantically around the room, but can see nothing to aid you. Oh man! Suddenly, your eyes stop on the pack of cards he was fingering as you entered, and you remember the rumors and stories that the villagers told you. The warlock's power comes from his cards. The sorcerer sees your interest in them, and both rush for the table. You get there first. Leave those alone, he screams, or you risk my fullest wrath. But you move backwards and set fire to one with your lantern. He cries out wildly, and then begins to plead with you to leave him alone. One by one you burn the cards, and as you do so, the warlock diminishes in stature. As the last card goes up in flames, you stand facing him, a broken man. My book, he croaks. He tries to unlock the door on the far side. You race across to him with your sword drawn and spring at him. Resolve this battle. Warlock 7 has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 12. Oh boy. I can whack him pretty good, but he's gonna take a bit to whack him down. Alright, that's nice. I am vaguely curious what would have happened if I tried to just assault him with a sword. 142. This would have probably been hilariously stupid. Yeah. Do you think this is yeah. Yeah. So by destroying his deck of cards, I knock off 4 skill points off 4 skill and 6 stamina. An excellent choice. This battle is going to go much better than would have otherwise. But I still have the superior skill and stamina, so I'll probably kick. We have encountered the greatly weakened Warlock, who has been noted in my stats table here, and we shall now commence to beating on him with whatever is left of him. Alright. This should go well. Alright, let's see here. He has a skill of 7. I have a skill of 11. He needs a +4 to equal and a +5 to hit me. So let's begin hitting each other. I kick his butt. 1. Whack. I am going to press my luck on that, check my luck, and see if I can whack him again without having to actually whack him again. Point on the left is my roll. Excellent. That counts for 2 whacks instead of 1. And I need to deduct my luck point. Alright. And we whack each other again. My +4 on him kicks him again. Whack! 6. We whack each other again. And I beat his butt that time. Seriously. Ouch. That hurt. And again. And I hit him again. And if I do it again, he shall not stand any longer. Yep. And he goes down. The Warlock has died. We have destroyed the Warlock. I've kind of put things a little bit back in order after I haven't done so. If you wouldn't turn to 396, he never touched me. Things go sour real fast here. 396. With the Warlock now defeated, you know your quest is almost over. You approach the door with 2 locks. There are no keys around. You retrieve 2 keys from your pack and try them in the locks. They turn. You open the door and peer around. Turn to 242. If you have no keys, you may try to break down the door, and this will do at the cost of almost all your stamina. Reduce your stamina by 5 and enter the room. Oh, that's hilarious. Turn to 42. Well, I have keys. I have 2 keys, so I shall turn to 242. The door opens to reveal a small, dimly lit room. The walls are hung with ornate curtains, laced in gold and silver. A single flame burns in one corner, throwing light on a low table in the middle of the floor. On this table is a large chest. You step up to investigate the chest from all around, yet from nowhere a mysterious sound fills the room. It sounds like the rumbling of thunderclouds preparing to make storm. You approach the chest and can see that it's held shut by 3 locks. As you approach, the noise gets louder. Will you hack at the box with your sword to try to split it open? Search through your bags to see if you can find keys to fit. I will search through my bags to see if I can find keys to fit. 139. I have 2 keys. During your adventure, you will have come across various keys and should have collected some of these. You may now use 3 of these keys to try to open the locks in the chest. Each key is identified with a number. To determine whether you have the right keys, add their 3 numbers together. Now turn to the section which has the same number as this total, where you will discover whether you have used the correct keys. If you do not have 3 keys, this is the end of your journey. You sit on the chest and weep as you realize you will have to explore the mountain once more in order to find the keys. Well, I have 2 keys. I saw a third that was also 111, so let's see if that third key was also enough to get me where I'm going. This may not end well. This may end in tears. Alright, I found key 99 and 111, and I found another 111 somewhere else, so I'll assume I clicked at that one as well. So that's 222 plus 99. Let's not do that. 111 plus 99 is 100 is 99 plus 111. 99 plus 111 is 210 plus another 111 210 is 321. Let's see if there's something there. Nope. So that was not a unique key, as I figured. Alright. Yeah, that's the end of the adventure there, I guess. We have no keys. No, that's no good. Well, considering we were given the option of beating on the thing with a sword, let's go try to beat on with a sword after that. We're going to have to call this at the end. Minotaur, no, don't care about him. 10. Not that one. I want, yes, that one actually. 274. 274. We greet him nicely. 356. Uh, 356. Blah blah. 358. 389. 287. Nope, not 287. 289. Kick his butt, go to 396. 242. 242. Hack at the box until it splits open. 379. Let's see if we can bust open with our sword. I bet it's been protected. Otherwise, it would direct us back to there. But we're going to break the rules ever so slightly and say we attempt to bust it open with our sword on 379. As you prepare to strike the box, the rumbling sound gets louder. You lift your sword high and prepare to strike. As your blade comes down on the box, a loud crack deafens you, and from one corner of the room, a small bolt of lightning darts through the air to the sword hilt. Sending you reeling across the room. That's your luck. If you're lucky, your sword has shattered and lies on the floor. but you managed to release your grip just before lightning struck. If you're unlucky, your chart remains have formed a small black outline on the floor. Next time, do not strike the chest. If you're lucky, you may try to use the keys from your rucksack. 139.
Well, I'm going to test my luck real fast. I'm lucky. So, yep. Can't bust the thing apart. So, yeah, that's the end of our adventure. Well, bugger. And so that is it. That's the end of adventure for today.